Can't sleep? Get the Lord of the Rings. So this is part 2 of sleeping. I would say insomnia. You can't, you have problems sleeping. This is part 2. So part 1 we talked about, how many hours. I asked the question, how many hours of sleep do you need, right? And hopefully you got the point where it's different for everybody, but people typically average around 7 to 9, right? You can see all the comments below in post number 1. So now we know. We addressed how many hours of sleep you need. Now we got to talk about the quality of sleep, right? Because the quality of the sleep is super important, if not more important than the number of hours you sleep. Quality of sleep is important because if you don't get quality sleep, you are not healing, right? So how do you know? So the next question is, how do you know if you're getting good quality of sleep? And that's where the rings come in. I actually have an Aura ring. You can use these devices that monitor your sleep. I have an Aura ring. You can also have an Apple Watch. You can get Fitbit. You can get the Whoop band. You can get Garmin. There's so many different devices that can help you track your sleep. Now, are they all accurate? Who really knows, right? I would say they give us data, because in order to solve the sleep problem, actually in order to solve any type of health problem, you first need more data. That's why tests, exams, lab tests, MRIs, EKGs, they're important. They're important diagnostics because they give us data. Now, do they tell us exactly how to fix it? No, they don't. But they give us more data so we know what to start looking for and start to correct, right? So these rings, like the Aura rings, the Apple Watch, the Fitbits, the Whoop band, they give us more data to see, how much deep sleep we're getting, how much we're actually sleeping and healing. It can measure something called HRV, which is super important to let us know how your autonomic nervous system is doing. So I'd recommend you get one of these things if you've been struggling with insomnia for a long time. The Aura ring is pretty good because it doesn't emit the light. Like even my Apple Watch, it emits this green light onto my skin. Who knows if that's really it's affecting my sleep also, right? Because it's still stimulating the nerves in our skin. Who knows? But some data is better than no data. So get some of these devices, and I'm not saying that I promote the Aura ring. I'm just saying get some type of device so you can see the quality of your sleep. The quality of your sleep is more important. You can get 4 hours of quality of sleep and get 8 hours of no quality of sleep, and you will feel better with those 4 hours, right? And quality is important. That's why medications don't work. Medications, they knock you out. They make you sleep, but they don't give you that quality of sleep. And so when you get these devices, you want to make sure you wear them every day so you have a before and after. You can track progress. Because if you only put it once in a while, there's so many different things. It could be medications, your diet, your stress level, all of that can affect your sleep. So you want to make sure you wear your device every single day, every single night when you sleep, so you have consistent data. Okay? So that's the part. That's the point of today. Today is about focusing on your quality of sleep. How do you measure it, right? You can also measure it by when you wake up, right? This is not so accurate based on how you feel, but it's another data point. So you can use this as data point number 1 to track, and then you can jot down, track in a diary, in a journal, how you feel the next morning when you wake up. Are you groggy? Do you have energy? Do you just naturally just wake up and get out of bed, or do you like, man, I gotta drag myself out of my bed, right? Do you feel that way? And also during the next day, are you alert? Do you have tons of energy? Are you more productive? Those are some symptoms you can write down so that you can see, hey, is the quality of my sleep improving or not? Unfortunately, there is no magic bullet. Okay, no magic ring like the Lord of the Rings. There's no magic ring that can tell us everything. So we need to use all of these tools together to determine how good quality is our sleep. Okay, and I'm going to get to the solution, all right? But if you want a solution, we're actually, Chris and I we got so many, inquiries about, hey, do you have a sleep program? So we created a sleep program. We created a 7-day sleep program. I'll put it in the comments below and you can get started. But look out for my next live post.